Button, all right.
Well, you're not yet, but that's because of delays and things.
Do do you?
Oh,
Do,
can you share your screen? I don't really care. I'm not gonna pay
oh
attention.
no, I will. I'm nasty,
No,
dude. You
don't,
gotta
because that
see me.
might. No, don't. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch. Remember last time you shared your screen, I wasn't paying attention.
You're the worst.
No, because that might bring down your bit rate or your stream strams. I don't know.
My stream strand. Do you
Oh,
stream
can you share
strands?
your screen? I don't really care. I'm not gonna
Oh
pay attention.
no,
Yeah,
I
you
will.
gotta
I'm
turn it
nasty,
right.
No,
dude. You
don't,
gotta
because that
see me.
might. So, I think I remember this map.
Yeah, this one's a big one, dude.
Yeah, would you look at that?
Yeah. Welcome, by the way.
Oh yeah, hi everyone, we're here.
We are streaming Quake in honor of the new one coming out. Well,
Now,
actually,
I don't.
there's no release date yet, but it's coming out.
Yeah. Oh shoot, shoots, Shabutskis.
What did he do?
I clicked the wrong thing. What is it? Why did my phone just buzz? Oh, I got an email. Oh, do I know something interesting? They're still making Law and Order SBU.
Why is that interesting?
Because I thought that show ended a long time ago.
It's a popular show, dude.
I apparently.
Wait, it's kind of impressive.
And my aunt just texted me, probably because she would like to know my address so she could mail me a birthday present
When is your birthday?
next week.
Ooh, fun.
No, yes, I know when my birthday is. I don't know when that if it's next week or 2 weeks from now. I don't really know. Um, publish. I put a post out on the Facebooks saying that you're shooting things.
Did you say that?
I said, come watch Pat shoot things. Yes.
It's Quake, baby. Quake was like one of the first games that I should never have played. But my cousins, I had older cousins who were like in their teens at the time, so naturally they want to show me things that I shouldn't be playing.
Yes.
Ooh, oh God. I probably won't do too well.
Once the chat gets a little vocal, we have some questions to pose to the chat.
Oh God, I don't even know about these.
You do because we discussed them a wee bit beforehand. You just didn't know we were discussing them.
I don't know what that means.
It involves fast food. And I'd like
Oh,
to get some. I'd like to get the take of the chat.
yeah, dude, I can go on about this one.
I know. I figured it's a good mine for conversation, considering we can't talk about the other thing I want to talk about because of an NDA.
I think we can at least mention it though.
I don't know that you can, actually, to be honest. So we're just ask for the audience to put two and two together, and maybe that will be enough.
Wait, what's that guy's name? Snow McButtsex?
Who?
Look at the guy and
Oh,
look at the names.
Yeah, coffee, Metasploit,
Metasploit. That's a hacking thing.
Pootie Tang.
That one is not a hacking thing.
I'm aware of that. Thank you. Zoe, go away. Stop it. So yeah, I do remember this map. This map was great.
No. Not doing too well.
I'm trying to text my aunt, my apartment, and my cat just jumped on the back of my chair. I almost actually just said my address out loud as I was trying to type it. Bam, Shabamskis.
Ah, shit. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's that weapon pushback I was telling you about, though.
Oh right.
Like you jump in and you get hit with a rail, you get knocked back.
Did I spell my address right? Why do I have a missed call?
The chat seems to be coming through pretty well, or the game. You know what that thing is called?
Yeah, the quality looks good. I know you were concerned about the quality.
Maybe it was us Skyping.
It very well could be. Who knows? But it looks great. It looks crystal clear.
Oh
Zoe,
God damn it!
Beat it. Jeebus.
I kind of don't want to play uh, Clan
That
Arena.
Matt.
No, I just don't want to play Clan Arena. See if I could find a different. Let's see. Anything. The Madhouse is Clan Arena. I think it's all gonna be. I could play free for all.
Well, I'm going to get the conversation that I want to have rolling because it's very important to me. Who do you believe, out of all the fast food places, has the best fries?
The best fries.
Yes.
Now, when we say fries, we're not talking like tots or anything like that, or are those considered fries?
That is it. That is up to you. Do you believe tater tots count as French fries?
Well, what about like curly fries?
Curly fries count. Those are definitely fries.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think that's the only thing Arby's has got.
Right? I was gonna say Arby's, so
No,
I'm really
dude. Yeah, you gotta respect the Arbs.
those curly fries are just too good.
Like that's the reason why you'd go. You know what I mean?
The only reason you'd go.
And I think, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
and
counting.
I guess if you need fast food, they do have a Reuben. Which
Yeah, I'm not really counting tater tots as fries though.
okay.
I
And
mean,
now,
like they are, but like I don't know if I count them.
meanwhile, and I'm going to disqualify another restaurant here, not because of the objects not being French fries, but I don't know that I would consider it fast food. I'm going to have to count out Five Guys because I don't consider that fast food.
Really?
No, it's a little too customizable. The wait's a little too long. It's to me Five Guys is like the burger equivalent of like Chipotle.
I think you need a drive-through.
Yeah, that's safe. Watch that. There's probably a fucking Five Guys out there with a drive. No, it can't be.
There's a Starbucks by my house with one.
Yeah, but that's fine for a coffee shop. But
Smart for a coffee shop.
I think it's safe to not count tater tots. I wasn't going to count tater tots, but just the conversation about tater tots we had prior to the stream got me thinking about it. So that really is the only thing Arby's has going for it. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, I think that's one thing Arby's should have on the books.
My tea is very hot.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you get tea.
This is a very good tea. Are you a tea person?
I was a tea person. I recently made the jump to coffee. But I
I
still
would
respect tea.
I would recommend
Alright, I'm not gonna do
you
this.
look into this type of tea that I'm drinking.
What is it?
The brand is Twinings, but the style of tea is Lapsang Souchong. And the reason I recommend it to you is because it's very, very, very smoky.
Smoky?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say it tastes like a cigar because that's obviously wrong. But it just like reminds me of like, I don't know, it's just very smoky. And it's real nice. You don't seem to care about my smoky tea.
I do. I'm trying to join a match. Everything's full.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna have to end up playing like Clan Arena, and I kind of don't want to. It's like, what else are you gonna play? Maybe this free for all. This is in Chicago. Maybe this will be good. Just because at least with free for all, there's like sometimes there's too many people on a server, so it's just like there's no hope.
Speaking of Chicago pizza's stupid.
We're just gonna immediately start hating on people.
Immediately call it Chicago pizza. But that segues into my next question, which was obviously New York pizza's the best. What are your pizza toppings of choice?
I'm not crazy into pizza toppings, dude. I'm a pretty easy guy. I mean, I'll do like the meats. I'll do like sausage and pepperoni. What else do you put on pizza?
Olives, peppers.
See, I don't do olives. I could do
Onions.
peppers and onions. I could do it, but I'm honestly not crazy about it.
But the real question is pineapple. Yes or no?
Get the fuck out of here. Leave the stream.
Nope. No for the pineapple?
I mean, are you talking? I see. I don't like pineapple kind of in general, but like, I think you can put pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza.
Well, yeah, that would make it that and some Canadian bacon.
Yeah, okay. So what happens if you just put pineapple on a pizza? It's just pineapple in a pizza.
Yeah, that's great.
No, that's weird. Everyone knows it's weird.
Well, tell that to the pizza place by my office.
Yo, Gordon Ramsay literally hates it, and Gordon Ramsay's really smart.
Who cares about Gordon Ramsay?
He's like really smart. That's why you should care about Gordon Ramsay.
I've yet to see a Gordon Ramsay IQ test. He's a
Are we calling out?
successful?
We're now just calling out Gordon Ramsay. That's what we're gonna do now on the stream.
He's a successful cook.
He
but I
watches
don't.
every week, and you're gonna call him out.
I am Gordon Ramsay. Show me.
The chat blows up.
I need some documentation here that Gordon Ramsay is smart, as opposed to just a good cook.
You don't think being a really good cook makes you smart? He's also a businessman.
Okay, so, what is your opinion on Guy Fieri?
You really want me to talk about him?
You knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. You shouldn't have said being a successful cook.
No, Alex. My opinion on Guy Fieri is a true belief that I think everyone should believe in, but I don't know if they do. On paper, Guy Fieri doesn't work. But in real life, Guy Fieri works very, very well, and it blows my mind. If Guy Fieri flew, I'd believe it, because he can defy all odds. He can defy all odds. Guy Fieri can do anything he wants. Alex, he has frosted tips. It's 2017. The man is amazing.
Sorry, I just got a snap, and I'm trying to think of a witty response back. Frosted tips, yes. Is it? Did we discuss on stream that him and the lead singer of Smash Mouth ever been seen in the same room?
Maybe, but we definitely saw that if they kissed, they would complete their beard.
They would complete their beard and also would, or is it like matter and antimatter? Like, would it just explode?
It very well could. But yeah, no, Guy Fieri. Like, there's a man who genuinely, like, who was like knows Guy Fieri really, really well, like probably in high school, and was like, Guy Fieri, he's never going to be successful. And he probably watches every episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives and goes, how the hell is this happening? Oh my God, I'm getting wrecked. Yeah, Guy Fieri can surpass all odds. So, do I think Guy Fieri's smart? I think Guy Fieri is a god walking among us.
You don't think that he just like... See, when I think of Guy Fieri and people like him, I think of like Did you ever see those old cartoons? It wasn't Tom and Jerry, but it was like the same people. It was Hanna-Barbera, like the same people. Of like the dog is babysitting the baby, and the baby's just crawling, getting into all sorts of havoc, just narrowly missing death.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like that's Guy Fieri, but like in a business way.
Alex, he's an American jewel.
Like Guy Fieri is just narrowly avoiding disaster, but he just keeps being absurdly lucky.
No, Alex, he's an American jewel.
If you say so.
Like, if we put him on like the dollar bill, I'd be like, yep.
Let me Google that.
If he's on the dollar bill, he's not on the dollar bill.
Oh, see if someone photoshopped it. Guy Fieri dollar bill.
Like, at least there should be a restaurant where you can get Guy Bucks, and it's just him on it.
There's a $10 bill with Papa John on it.
Ew.
Oh my God! Wow.
What?
This person photoshopped. Which president is this? Is this George W. Bush? With Guy Fieri's beard and hat and hair, and it looks hilarious. Oh my God. That's... Can we really say that he has frosted tips, though? Because this isn't the tips. That's the whole hair.
I think he at least used to have frosted tips.
Oh, this is nuts. View image. This is oh.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, this page. Wait, this page. Um. Huh. I can't copy it. For some reason, the page doesn't let me copy the URL. Like it says when you click on it, it says the owner of this website does not allow a hot link to that resource.
Wow, interesting.
But it's George W. Bush, but with Guy Fieri hair.
I feel like everybody knows what you're talking about.
But I don't think you do because I don't think you realize how good it works. Okay, anyway. Where were we?
We were talking about Guy Fieri.
Pizza toppings.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, pineapple, dude, I mean, I'm not gonna, like, judge somebody for getting pineapple, but it's definitely weird. The argument should stop. Like, what's wrong with pineapple? It's weird, accept it, but you're allowed to get it. You know?
I don't know. What about anchovies?
Honestly, dude, I've never even seen anchovies on a pizza.
Um, Damn it, my cat looked away at the last minute. Come on, Zoe, I need to take a snap of you. Yeah. Come on. Hey, look at me. Look. Oh, got it. Yeah. It's really hard to take a snap of cats. Now, you talk while I come up with a witty caption for this.
Sorry, I'm, like, kind of doing something important. I'm doing really bad.
Oh, I'm trying to send a snap to someone, and I need to think of something witty. Because my self-worth is reliant on my wit. Why does that person say the 80s sucked?
That's just his screen name. He probably just wants to be edgy.
He probably does. Yeah, well, have fun not watching Raiders of the Lost Ark, you fucker.
That happened in the 80s?
Yeah. Like, all the best movies happened in the 80s. Empire Strikes Back, Terminator, Back to the Future, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Wow.
Literally, like, I could go through, like, my DVD shelf is probably half 80s. Nah, that's a little generous. Not half. But a lot of great movies.
Problem with that is the problem with this game is, like, you just get spawn killed all the time. Just because, like, Quake Live is different than just, like, old Quake, if that makes sense, because Quake Live is community run.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, people will make servers, and it'll have, like, 20 people on, like, a 10-person map. So, like, everything is just insane. Like, I spawned into fire on that one. Yeah, I finished 11th. Nice.
My aunt is sending me a birthday present. Anchovies on pizza are quite good. And everyone likes to make fun of anchovies because anchovies are like fish, and everyone's like, ew, fish, and little fish come in a little fish can. Blah, blah. You know what? They're good.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just.
Oh, that was so dumb. I've never heard anyone say anchovies are good. I'm just saying.
Just got shot in the body. That's because I feel like there's a stigma against it, and I'm speaking out on behalf of all fans of anchovies. You just fell in the lava.
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't real.
What do you mean it wasn't real?
Like,
it's just like this is this waiting for thing to start.
I got one kill. Realistically, that's the only kill I'll get in this game.
Anchovies on pizza are fine. If everyone just gotta just give it a shot sometime.
I don't know a lot of places that offer it because I feel like nobody likes it.
That's society, man. It's just society. What are you doing? Your claw is stuck on my shirt. Um, oh, she wants to play with her little stick and mouse game. Um, all right, so moving on to the next food, hot dogs. And I know you're not a big hot dog fan, right?
No, I'm not crazy about hot dogs.
Did you know you're wrong?
I'm not.
'Cause hot dogs are great.
I'm not crazy about hot dogs. I never said they were bad.
Well, if you had to have a hot dog,
I mean, hot
mustard or
dogs
ketchup.
honestly are pretty disgusting when you think about it. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, that's why you don't think about it.
Yeah, like everybody knows that they're gross.
But ketchup or mustard.
I don't really like putting anything on hot dogs, but I don't like to put regular mustard on it. I would put like, I don't want to say like a Dijon. I feel like we talked about this.
Like a spicy mustard.
Yeah, I don't like the yellow mustard.
Okay. See, I like to go full
dying.
onion, sauerkraut, and mustard.
Yeah, if you're gonna make it a big thing,
Well, yeah, why wouldn't you make it a big
I'm
thing?
not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying like, yeah, it's
You've already popped open the grill and you're already grilling it up. You might as well go full stop.
son of a bitch, dude. I'm getting killed.
And
Ooh.
then describe your burger. What do you do with burgers?
I like an egg on it. I like
Just an egg?
no, but like I don't want to go through my whole burger routine.
Why not?
I mean, okay, because I can eat a lot of different burgers a lot of different ways. Ooh. Um. What did I have when I was with you when we did the Let's Play? Didn't I get like a duck burger?
Oh, you mean the night we saw Eric Andre?
Yeah.
Shout out to Eric Andre
Happy birthday. It's a little late, I know, but
because he needs our boost.
yeah, all of a sudden his ratings go way up.
The Nerdy Ink bump. I don't know. Well, I don't remember what's on your burger. I know I got like a teriyaki spiked beef,
Yeah, I got like
with
a duck burger. I like duck.
and I got cheese and a pineapple, a slice of pineapple, grilled pineapple on mine, because I was going for like a tropical burger, like a big Kahuna burger. I don't know. Like, see, I do this thing which is like every once in a while I just go like I have me and my dad because me and my dad like a lot of the same food. So we'll basically make 3 different kinds of burgers, and then cut them in half, and we each have a burger and a half. Burger number 1 is like your standard traditional burger. I put lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese, mushrooms, and onions on it, with a little bit of mayo.
I wouldn't say that's your standard burger at all.
That's what I get when I go to Five Guys. That's standard. And pickles. And pickles. I forgot the pickles, but they're there. Then I do a steak burger, which would just be like, I'll do like fried onions, caramelized, as well as mushrooms. Not caramelized mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. That's what I'm trying to say. An A1 steak sauce. And then we do like a burger that has hummus and like feta cheese and lettuce on it, and it's dope. And those are my 3 burgers.
Yeah, I mean, I like a good egg. I like cheese, obviously. Like a good egg, like some cheese on it. Like I don't really like tomatoes, but I could eat them if tomatoes are on there.
I don't like tomatoes if they're too like liquidy.
If you put a salsa on it, I'm a game. Instead of like a potato or like a tomato, just like a bit of like salsa mix.
I'm in love with you. I've never done that, and I'm not sure why I haven't.
I
Because
don't
to
make
me
it
that
myself.
to me that makes perfect sense.
I think it's
Why-
better. Just because it's like I don't know, it's not too much tomato.
Mm-hmm. See, to bring it back, I like salsa with my eggs. Like if I make eggs in the morning, throw a little bit of salsa in that pan.
Yeah, I mean like that all makes sense. You know what I mean? That's why salsa is underrated.
You know what I discovered at work fairly recently, and it just kind of blew my mind? is that the pretzel is the ultra food.
Okay.
And by that I mean there's no other food as universally flexible as a pretzel because you can have a pretzel with anything
You are
and
literally
it'll work.
already wrong.
It'll work.
I'm not saying that pretzels aren't flexible, but like it's not the most flexible food.
Really? Okay. So have you ever had
Here we
if
go.
you go to the ball game, you get a pretzel. Does it come with cheese?
Alex, the
You
argument
can
is that
dip a pretzel in cheese. Can you not?
the argument is not that it's not
You
flexible.
you can dip a pretzel. Let me fit. Just go along with this because it's gonna come around. You can dip a pretzel in
You can
cheese.
dip a pretzel in
Can you
cheese.
not? You can also eat a chocolate covered pretzel. Can you not?
Yes, you can.
What other food goes with both cheese and chocolate?
What kind of cheese we talking?
No, any kind of cheese.
Well, no, because there's like dessert
What?
cheeses.
Oh, like mascarpone.
Yeah, there you go.
Fine. What cheese goes? What food goes with nacho
You
cheese?
gotta calm down, brother. You gotta
What
calm down.
cheese? What food goes with nacho cheese
What food?
and chocolate?
Okay.
Yes, because I'll tell you, a pretzel does. I'll tell you
Potato.
right now, a pretzel does.
Potatoes.
Chocolate and potato?
You've never
You out of your mind?
you never had chocolate covered French fries?
No.
That's a thing. Chocolate covered potato chips.
That is a thing. You're right.
So do I win anything?
Okay.
Do I
But now
win
you can also
anything? 'Cause
have
I just
you can also have yogurt with your pretzel.
I've never heard
and-
of that one.
Really? Because it comes in Chobani cups all the time.
Okay.
The little stuff you flip it over and it falls right to the cup and you stir it around, you mix it. It's great. But I don't recall ever having anything potato with
Do you want me to tell you the
yogurt.
real reason why it's not? Do you want me to like ruin everything for you?
What?
Corn is the most.
No, it's not.
Oh my
You're out of your
God.
mind.
You don't know anything about the food industry, do you?
Okay.
Oh,
Are you
God.
saying if you grind up and mush up corn and you make a syrup out of it that you can stick it in any artificially flavored piece of
I'm saying that corn is in almost every food that we eat. In some
but it's
manner.
not. I mean, so is salt, but you can't say salt is the most flexible.
No, because salt's a condiment. Corn is not.
But corn is being treated like a condiment. By that logic, so is eggs are a condiment too because you make mayo out of eggs. And tomatoes
See,
are
you
a
don't know
condiment 'cause
all
you
the
make
stuff.
ketchup.
Anybody, go watch Food Inc. They literally go. There's a huge list.
I've seen Food Inc. We watched it in photo class.
So now you know, dude. It's in ketchup. What's supposed to be in ketchup? Tomatoes. What's not in ketchup? Well, tomatoes is, but corn is also in ketchup.
But my point is, the corn isn't like a focal point. You're not tasting the corn.
I'm just saying, what you brought to the table was that pretzels are the most flexible food, and I'm not arguing that they're flexible. I'm arguing with you that it is not the most flexible.
I think you're avoiding the spirit of the question, which is find a
That other
food.
bullshit. The spirit of the fucking question.
No, because I think it's important to be able to acknowledge that that you need to taste the food.
I don't know what you want from me, man. I just don't know what you want from me.
I want you to say that I'm right.
But I'm not gonna, because I know you're not.
But I am. Like, Jesus Christ. Do I have to explain this? Like, if I go out and I just find a cucumber, and I grind up a cucumber and turn it into a sludge and put it in everything you eat for the next year, and then I can say, you ate cucumber every day. Sure, you technically
What kind
you
of
did.
twisted man are you that you would do that? Like, also, wait, where did you find the cucumber?
I have a cucumber farm.
Do you actually, or are you just like making this up? Because you can go to a thing called the store.
It's a hypothetical.
I mean,
It's a hypothetical.
so can't you make a
Jesus
more realistic
Christ.
thing?
What?
Can't you make a more realistic hypothetical question?
No, because then it wouldn't be hypothetical.
What are you talking about? It'd still be hypothetical. The
What?
hypotheticalness is that you do the action, not where you buy the produce.
No, but my point is, it's Jesus Christ.
My
You're
point
the
is you got
dumbest.
issues, dude.
You're the dumbest person I've ever spoken to in my life.
Am I the
No,
dumbest, or am I just someone
a
who's poking some
hypothetical
holes in your
doesn't need to
plan?
be realistic to be
I'm just
hypothetical.
saying, why don't you make it more realistic so everyone can follow along?
What?
Ooh, look at this.
No, no, no. See, you've said so many dumb things in the last 2 minutes. I don't even know where I need to
I'm
go
really curious.
to bring this back around.
I'm really curious if the
to
Nerdy
what
Inc.
the rap.
fans just think you're a total bully.
They don't. I will be vindicated.
Freed? Is that what vindicated means?
No, vindicated means proven right.
What's vindicated? Oh, I guess it could mean free, and like if you were in a court of law or something.
No. I mean, if you're in a court of law and you're proven innocent, then you are free technically. But
Yeah, that's what I mean.
vindicated just means proven right.
Vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong. Yeah, that song?
No, what song is that?
I don't know. I think it's called Vindicated by Dashboard Confessionals.
Oh, because my mind, for some reason, my mind just went to the song that goes. See, this is how I'm gone. I'm already this. This is how I'm torn. Lonely, I am free.
What?
Lying naked on the floor.
What?
You don't know that song?
No.
It's one of those like 90s like boring corporate approved sugar coated pop songs.
Okay.
I think what's it called? I'm a person. Torn. That's what it's called. Torn. By who sings it? 90s song Torn. By Natalie Imbruglia.
She probably never had another sign, did she?
Hold on, let me skip to make sure this is the right song. Yeah. I'm on a fate. This is how I'm done. None that I am doing. Okay. But we're gonna go back to this cucumber argument in like 2 seconds. I just need to address the texts on my phone, so you can make your case to the crowd.
I don't want to anymore. I don't want to talk about foods. I just ate dinner, you ass.
I hate dinner too.
Right,
And my cat keeps doing stupid things. Are you shooting McButt Snow? What's his name?
We moved. Oh, Snow McButtsex. Oh, I can't believe we're back. I joined the same server again because I was losing a lot in free for all. Now microwave.
Oh,
casserole.
is this the clan one from before?
No, I think he just moved on because now this is freeze tag. Freeze tag's fun. Snow McButtsex. There he is. I almost played.
Hold on, I'm sending a snap.
Oh my god.
Zoe, my God, you're off the wall tonight. I'm trying to send a snap so then I can go back to talking to Pat, but the snap is more important than Pat.
Who are you even snapping, you bum?
None of your business.
Kind of, because you're literally affecting our stream together, which is our business.
Well, I don't know what you want from me. Come on, get it. All right, I've played with you for now a sum total of 15 seconds. Can you wait for me to come up with something clever to say so then I can focus on Pat? There's too many people I need to focus on.
I don't know how easy you can see this. Do you see this? It's a Snapchat filter. Let me see if I can see it. Give me a minute. Oops, keep pressing cat lock. Control Shift. How do I do this again? Alt Tab. That's what it is. You see this? Look at this.
Is it what is it like a? Is that a bowl of
It's
cereal?
I don't know. It's a Snapchat filter. I think it's a tortilla. How close do I gotta get it? There it is. I don't know if it's a tortilla. I don't know what this is. Maybe naan bread?
All right. Sending the snap. Okay. Hi, and Zcal's here. Hey, Zcal.
Easy, Cal.
So, Zcal, I got a question for you. What I missed my glip glops. Well, you missed a lot, Zcal. I got a hypothetical for you.
Oh, God.
If I were to put cucumber, if I were to grind up cucumber into like a sludge and put 2 or 3 drops into every food.
That's not it, though, you dipshit.
You ate.
Like, no, you're just doing it wrong.
I were to put 2 or 3 drops of cucumber sludge.
Can we just put the real
ate.
thing? We don't need to put the hypothetical. Like, this thing actually exists.
Would you
it's
say
not the same. Like, it's not supposed to be
that you had cucumber with every meal? Or would you just say, oh, I guess there was some cucumber mixed in, but it wasn't like if I put 2 or 3 drops of cucumber juice into chicken, like into a pan that you then seared, like baked chicken in, would you say that you had cucumber chicken, or would you just say you had chicken and there just happened to incidentally be 2 or 3 drops of cucumber
like you're
in
the
pan
biggest turd
with the chicken?
You're the giantest turd because like you're just twisting this so you sound more right than the actual truth.
Because I am right. That's exactly what you just said.
Are you a politician?
No.
You're being very politician right now. Because you're just trying to spin it the way so you sound better than the actual truth. You could literally tell him what we're talking about because it's a real thing. You don't need to create a hypothetical because this one thing actually exists and it's easy to understand.
But you're so wrong.
I'm just saying. This also is like genuinely accepted, and it's not even. I'm not wrong in the sense that actually exists because it exists.
I know it exists, but I'm saying. Thank you, Zcal. Zcal says
yeah,
no.
because the way you spun it. Why don't you tell him the truth?
Okay, Zcal. Would you say that corn is the most versatile food and can be eaten with anything? Simply because large corporations...
now you're changing it. You're such a piece of shit. You're such a piece of shit. I'm not going to have this conversation with you anymore.
That was the whole crux of the conversation.
No, but
just because corporations make a fructose corn syrup out of it. Pat says
you're being
that
a turd.
Corn
is the most flexible food. That was the argument. I was like, corn is the most flexible food.
When I said pretzels can be eaten with anything. I thought it was obvious that you would have to taste the pretzel.
Okay. No. You said to me, Pat, pretzel is most...
If I had lemon water, I wouldn't say I had a lemon. Thank you. Thank you, Zach.
Alex, if we play back the video, because this is recorded, it's literally like you saying like, oh, it's the most flexible food. And then I said, Alex, I think you're wrong. And then you literally yelled at me and asked if you can have, cheese. What was it? Cheese and a pretzel. Like you were so upset about the pretzel.
That's exactly what happened.
like it's not that we can have this discussion anymore. It's like you're not going to let it happen. You're not going to let the conversation continue.
Because you ruined the spirit of the question.
Like, fuck off with that.
It wasn't about corn syrup. It was about pretzels.
It's about corn in general, not corn syrup. Corn syrup is merely another way to prepare corn.
But is it prepared, though?
Alex, I don't know how you make corn syrup. Google it, dipshit.
If you were to say, somebody said, hey, like, I had corn last night for dinner. You're like, oh, how'd you have it? In a syrup. Like, that doesn't happen.
No one says that. I really need the nerdy community to just, like, solve this one for us, realistically. Because, like, you know what I mean. You're just a turd. I'm actually doing bad at this game.
I need to make
Not
this
really.
like a highlighted video. Or like this chunk of conversation.
Like
'Cause
this is it. This is what Nerdy Inc. is anymore. It's just me and you yelling about stupid shit. Can I ask, how about a better question that's not related to dumb shit?
Okay.
Okay. You're...
Thank you, Z-Cal. If I had a Sprite, I would say I had a helping of corn.
Pat,
Oh, you're wrong.
Zeke, why don't you eat a bag of shit? Because you know you're just siding with Alex because you got a thing for him or something. Because this is...
No, I'm just right.
No,
He
this is
sided
a witch
against-
hunt.
He sided against me in streams past.
This is a witch hunt. We're gonna move on. I got a new question.
I'm usually the butt of these streams.
I got a new question. All right, you're gonna get stuck on a desert island. You don't know for how long, but you definitely will at some point.
Okay.
What celebrity do you go with? Think carefully about this, because it's more than just like who do you like the most.
Elon Musk.
Okay, why? I like this one already.
Because he's smart, and if anyone's gonna get me off that island, it's gonna be him.
So because I don't know how like good he is survival wise. He's smart. He could probably build a robot to get us off.
Whoa! Now you're here? No. Fuck off! It's my island.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to jump in on your island. Because my thing is, a lot of people when I ask that, they're just like, I'm the last man standing, I'm gonna die. A lot of people like just say like, oh, I love this celebrity. Like, let's say Bill Murray. Like, how useful do you think Bill Murray's really gonna be?
He's not.
And yeah,
He's
and
just-
then like,
you're
how
gonna
sick
end
of
up
him?
Getting food for him.
And how sick of him are you gonna get?
Very. Very sick. No. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. No. I get where you're coming from with that. Who's your celebrity?
I think it's gonna be Daniel Craig, because I like Daniel Craig a lot, but also he's pretty burly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he seems pretty like masculine and shit. That like he would know how to do things that I don't.
But that's done in editing. He's an actor. He doesn't actually. know how
Well,
to
no,
do it.
he helps out with the UN and like getting rid of mines and shit in I think in Africa, but he's more than just an actor.
You want to? The other person who I might choose instead, if I don't go Elon Musk,
Who?
is Nick Offerman.
See, but so this would kind of go on the same Daniel Craig thing. Like, you can kind of argue that like he's. Oh well, no, he's good with wood, isn't he?
Yeah, he does. He does woodworking. Like that's his thing. Like they put Ron Swanson's woodworking into the show because Nick Offerman likes to do it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if anyone's gonna cut down a tree and make a finely crafted boat, I think he's our guy. My guy.
See, and that's the thing. Now you're just like, you're trying to get off the island. I never said that like somebody doesn't come for you. You know what I mean? Like, you realistically have no idea. Like, maybe someone shows up and is like, hey, like, we're just gonna save you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, those are my two guys: Elon Musk or Nick Offerman.
Elon Musk would be cool. Because if anything, even if you're just gonna wait, you could probably learn a lot. You might get a nice job out of it. Did you see the new Teslas, by the way? With the Falcon
No.
doors?
No, I didn't.
Dude, the windshield is like just pure glass. And the doors, they're called them Falcon doors, where they literally just like, I don't know, you gotta see them. Dude, you gotta see them.
Falcon doors? Like, what does that mean?
You'll just type in Falcon doors Tesla and you'll see it.
You guys don't want to have sex on this island. Or maybe you do and chose those people.
Daniel Craig's handsome. No, you gotta think more about like the actual survival, because I think a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I want to pick like my celebrity crush. Like, nah, that's not how it works, because you're probably gonna just die. And also, who says your celebrity crush is gonna want to have sex with you?
Yeah. Like, literally, like what good is Emma Watson?
And also, like Olivia Wilde, she's in a very committed relationship. I don't know if she's married yet, Jason Sudeikis, but like she's got kids at least, right?
I would bring Emma Watson with me if it was like an island with natives and we needed someone to like be like a diplomat.
Yeah, she's pretty smart.
Yeah, she's smart. She's got her. She went to which was the Ivy she went to? Did she go to Brown?
I don't remember. I don't know that much about her.
Beach sex is the third best sex after elevator and White House. I respectfully disagree with you, sir.
Isn't that like the worst beach sex because of all the sand?
Yeah, beach sex is awful. Unless you just got a lot of towels, in which case, what's the point of the beach?
Yeah, it's the sand is the experience, and that's why no one likes it.
Yeah, you're wrong. Just because there's a drink called sex on the beach doesn't mean people actually. I mean, if I had the choice between sex on a beach and sex on the beach, I would choose sex on the beach. So,
Did you look up falcon doors?
yes, I did.
Aren't they cool?
You could have just said the ones that lift up.
No, because it's not like that. They don't go up. They're not like that. I think they're called suicide doors are this way. They're not the ones that go straight up. They go out like falcon wings.
I mean, isn't that just what like the DeLoreans had back in the day?
I don't remember. I don't really know much about DeLoreans.
The ones from Back to the Future.
I know what a DeLorean is. I don't know the doors on them.
Well, that was a big part of the movie.
That was the biggest part. Was how the doors worked.
Well, I
not like the car?
I didn't say the biggest part. I said a big part.
So the way the
Remember,
doors
Doc
opened,
Brown lifts it up with his foot because it's cold.
and that's the big part of the movie.
Yeah, because that's when you see time travel's possible. And he shows you the watch that Einstein has around his neck and that he has around his neck, and they're 1 minute off.
I feel like the door isn't the way that you're gonna remember that.
Right. What's the way I remembered it? Because when I was a kid, I ain't never seen a door do that before.
I ain't never seen a door do that.
I haven't. That was the first time I did.
Well, now it's real, dude. Falcon doors. I don't know if anybody else is making falcon doors.
Falcon doors. Do you disagree with Jack Donaghy? If that's a quote from 30 Rock, Zcal, then yes, I do. But that's because I was more of a Liz Lemon than a Jack Donaghy. And that's because I just love Tina Fey. The door is iconic, Pat. Wow, Zcal's just hitting home runs today.
Wow, this is a witch hunt. He'll agree with anything you say.
I disagree.
He's done it so far.
Well, maybe it's just because I've been saying correct things all night.
I just think you're being a butthole.
Woo-wee! That was Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, I know.
This Poopy Pants is hungry. So, did we figure out our cosplays for the Comic-Con we're going to?
Yeah, I did. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying mine. I told you mine.
I think I suggested it to you. Is it the same one, or did you change it?
I don't think you suggested this one.
I think you suggested it, and I told you how to do it.
With the box?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to be probably Mr. Poopy Butthole.
So you are going to do it?
There's basically one factor that will make me do it, which is I don't want to discuss yet. But basically, I'm trying to find a different costume. I'm trying to find basically a Star Trek Deep Space Nine teal costume. But Deep Space Nine wasn't that popular of a spinoff, and it's also been off the air for like 15 years. So I'm having trouble finding one that is my size. So if I can't track one down, then I will be Mr. Poopy Butthole.
You should probably just be Mr. Poopy Butthole because he's the best.
Yeah, but making that head is going to be obnoxious.
Just wear a morph suit.
Yeah, but I need to get my head to be like long and big.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I just love him so much. He's like the best character.
He's not the best character in Rick and Morty. He's a good character. He's not the best.
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best. He's not the best.
He's just so interesting. And then what did our friend Nick from the Let's Plays? What did he decide on? What are we did? Or are we not
He's
saying
probably
that?
going to be real fake doors.
Real fake.
I talked to him today, and he was like, "I really want to be that." He thinks it's easy. I don't know if it's going to be that easy, but
What does real fake doors guy look like again?
he has the hat that has a door on it, suspenders, yellow shirt.
Uh, he's also got like 5 or 6 like goofy hairs sticking out the side of his head.
He's a real interesting guy.
He's also got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Huh. I wonder if that's where he lives. Hey, everybody. I'm in my home. Made myself a sandwich. Still here. Still selling fake doors. Oh, my God. It's still the commercial.
Versus Ants in My Eyes Johnson, which we found that someone already did, right?
Yeah, that, fake doors, and then the girl from the Purge episode.
Oh, right. They're like cat lady.
Yeah. Which she was very minuscule. Like that was an interesting character to be.
See, I feel like given your costume, I need to be Rick.
Yeah, I think it would help.
But at the same time, part of me wants us to just be all side characters. So then, like, because I'm sure there's going to be other Ricks and Mortys there.
Yeah, that's why I like the idea that someone would find me.
Yeah, and just chase you.
Because I think at least mine is a pretty
Everyone will know yours.
yeah, and I think it's pretty unique. So like everyone's just gonna think it's cool rather than being like, oh hey, I also did that.
Yeah, and yours will be a little more topical.
Definitely, yeah. Still here, still selling fake doors.
My cat is currently chewing on my printer.
I think you're gonna yell at me. I don't really know. I need to have my protein shake again.
What? Oh no! Don't you dare!
Have my protein shake?
Because I'm not even on the stream to, like, I'm not even on camera to entertain these people.
What? It takes like 2 minutes.
I guess that's true. But I need to reply to the Snapchat, and now I have to entertain the stream because you are gonna go be boring.
It's not really boring. It's just something I have to do.
Okay, fine. Go ahead and make your protein shake.
Well, give me a minute. Let me at least wait for this. I'm not doing very well, so.
Shocking.
Wow, dude. I guarantee if you played this game with me, I would smoke you.
Probably. It's probably true. It's probably a true fact. But I would kick your ass at Zelda.
Too bad that's not
a one player game.
Yeah. Which I still have to buy, unless maybe you give that to me for my birthday.
I can't because you don't have a Switch. So you're probably gonna get the Wii U version.
Yeah, I will.
What are you getting me for my birthday?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. What do you want?
I don't know.
I could probably buy you a pretzel. From what I hear, you're pretty passionate about those.
It'll be great because I could eat the pretzel with anything.
So I just give you other things. I'm gonna give you corn with the pretzel.
Like, think about when you go to Auntie Anne's. How many different things they have there? They have the cinnamon sugar ones, but they also have it with cheese. They also stuck a hot dog in a pretzel.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
pretzel is like another form of bread, really. So.
But you never have chocolate covered bread, but you have chocolate covered pretzels. Like, there's something about the pretzel.
You're really into pretzels, man. Ezekiel just said pretzels are overrated, so on that, you guys can yell.
Okay, go ahead. Leave. Fine. No one wants you.
I don't want to get in this pretzel argument.
Well, leave. Go ahead. No one wants you here.
The second I leave, you and Zeke are going to talk shit.
No, we're not. Zeke, how many foods can you dip in nacho cheese, chocolate, and yogurt and have it all work? The answer is none, because it's the pretzel. The pretzel is the most versatile food ever. You can make it into a bun and eat a burger off it. You can roast it, or not roast it, but you can bake it with cinnamon and sugar and eat sticks out of it. You can cover it in chocolate. You can mix it into yogurt. You can dip it in cheese, roll it in salt. Pretzels are the superfood. You can do anything with a pretzel. You can grind them up and use it as a batter and fry chicken in it. There's nothing you can't do with a pretzel. So that is my argument for the pretzel, is just that, sure, on their own, maybe they're not so great. You can dip it in hummus. Dip it in hummus. There you go. You got another thing to do with your pretzel. You can do anything with a pretzel, is what I'm saying. So, that's my pretzel rant. While Pat is away making his protein shake. You want to know what Pat could probably stick in his protein shake? He could probably grind up some pretzels. I don't think that would serve the purpose of a protein shake, but he could do it, and it would taste fine. It would taste fine. Pretzels need to decide if it wants to be hard or soft. No, that's just what makes pretzels so great, is that they can be both. You can have both. Why does a pretzel need to be hard or soft? I'm trying to think of another food that has... There's hard ice cream and soft ice cream. Oh, Pat's about to get wrecked. Like, you can have that ice cream that swirls out of a machine, or you got a scoop that's both still ice cream, and they're both perfectly valid. Food can have variable consistency. You can have cheeses like cottage cheese that are mushy, or you can have cheese like some hard Parmesan that needs a knife to be cut. There's all types of cheese. That's still cheese. Man, don't tell pretzels they need to decide if they're hard or soft. They can do both, because pretzels are just that versatile. And here comes Pat. Hey, Pat. There are two different foods in your opinion.
Alex, I'm back.
Oh, just in time for Jasmine Masters to be here.
Yay, Jasmine's here.
I think we should... Do we want to go to the pretzel debate?
No, I will punch you in the mouth the next time I see you if you talk about this again.
Jasmine, I'm sorry you missed the epic pretzel debate of 2017. But the moral of the story is Pat is horribly wrong.
Oh my god. Like, no, I'm not. You are a turd. How are we friends?
I don't know. You wanted in on the streaming.
I did. It's how this whole thing happened.
You didn't realize what you were getting into.
No, I really didn't. You make playing video games a job.
I do, right? That's because you should have known after I locked you into a room for 12 hours and made you play all of Mario Party 2 with me.
And I never even played Mario Party.
I find that kind of astounding.
I didn't have any friends who had an N64.
Really?
Yeah, it was really weird. It was...
I find that hard to believe.
PlayStation was like my friend's game. You know?
Oh. I was a Nintendo family. Actually, I had a Sega Genesis before I had a Nintendo. Jasmine Masters has been rewatching Voyager in honor of the new Star Trek show. For me, standing for Janeway. Listen, I don't hate Janeway, Jasmine Masters. The whole show is just not quite as good. I've been rewatching DS9. I just watched the episode today where Cisco goes to the Mirror Mirror universe. That was the most depressing thing I've ever heard. What was the most depressing? Oh, that he never had an N64. Yeah, you never had an N64, dude.
I didn't. I had PlayStation 2.
So did you never play Super Mario 64 either?
Well, I see, like you say, did I ever play
Star Fox 64?
I've actually never played Star Fox. I've played Super Mario 64, but I didn't own it. You know what I mean? I
can actually kind of relate because I actually never owned the original Super Smash Bros. because I always had a friend who had it. So Melee was the first one I had.
Yeah, like, see, I didn't have a GameCube. I had, like, the NES and the Super NES, but those were my sister's. Those weren't really mine. So I'm trying to think the games that I had specifically. Like, the consoles I had was PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and then I missed, like, the GameCube. I missed the N64. What was after that? Was then just the Wii after that?
No, the GameCube.
Yeah, I mean, the GameCube. I didn't get the GameCube, and then after that was the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had a Wii because of Monster Hunter.
And everyone had a Wii because everyone's mom's like, oh, we should play bowling.
Yo, my mom at Wii Bowling was the most amazing thing in the world. She almost went through the TV every time.
Jasmine Mass says, poor Voyager being the only Star Trek show with good female main characters. I would have liked TNG a lot more if Petrovsky had stayed on. That's true. Dr. Crusher is kind of bland. Dr. Crusher's pretty bland. I don't know, Jasmine, if you've seen DS9, but Kira is a real good character. Dax is not, and nor is Deanna Troi on TNG. But Kira is a real good character. Basically, I don't know if you've watched Deep Space Nine, but basically, the whole premise of Deep Space Nine is that it's right after the Cardassians leave Bajor, and Kira was a Bajoran terrorist / freedom fighter, depending on who you ask, and she's now sort of the liaison between Bajor and the Federation, and she's seen some shit, so she's more cynical than Cisco is, and she's a real good character. There's a good episode in season 1 called Duet that I recommend if anyone wants to appreciate how great Deep Space Nine is. That's my Deep Space Nine plug for the night.
Plug our Let's Play.
Unless it comes back. Plug our Let's Play. Mario Party 2. No, yes. What game is it? Mario Party 2.
Yeah.
It's great. Sulu's a good character. Sulu is a fun character, but he doesn't really do a whole lot in the show. The original was just Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, and then the other characters got a little more play in the movies. He was entertaining, don't get me wrong, but that guy just stuck his ass in your face.
Yeah, wasn't thrilled about that one.
Oh, Jasmine doesn't like Kira too much. You're too much of a Girl Scout. That's fair. I guess it comes down to taste. I like Kira because she's seen some shit. And everyone should watch that episode of Deep Space Nine because it's great. I will probably, once I finish this Deep Space Nine rewatch, I will probably rewatch Voyager because it's been maybe 4 years since I watched Voyager last. So I'll probably watch Voyager. I'm finishing up season 3 of Deep Space Nine right now. I'll probably finish season 3 by the end of the week.
I kind of want to play the Pokemon trading card game online and not Quake anymore. Yeah, thanks, Alex.
What? Sorry, I was reading what Jasmine Masters is saying.
Okay.
She will put Picard in her place. That's true. I don't know what it is. To me, she was a little too Bonesy, and that I don't want to say she was a ripoff of Bones because that's not true. I mean, she was sort of inspired by that, but I just thought at times she was being unreasonable. Like she was just, I thought, needlessly a dick to Data. Like not even attempting to get that Data is working on being human. She just kept calling it and was talking to Data like he wasn't even in the room. And as someone who really likes Data and thought that Data was an interesting character, I was like, come on, Data's cool. He's a robot with feelings and stuff. Well, he doesn't have feelings, but he's working on getting feelings. No, ZKL, I have not seen the animated series. I actually have it on Blu-ray because I have it in my 50th anniversary pack. So maybe when I finish Voyager, because God knows I'm not going to watch Enterprise. Um, I may go watch back watch the animated series. I'm really excited to meet Shatner in about a month. I gotta say, I'm real excited.
I'm gonna meet Jim Craig of the Miracle Team.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know? Do you know who the USA? He's the goalie of the USA team who beat Russia in the Olympics.
Oh, the team that was in the movie?
Yeah, they're the Miracle Team. He's going.
Oh.
You don't think that's cool?
I think it's cool for that sort of thing. I don't care.
You also didn't even know who Joe Montana was.
I still don't know.
And he's also going to be there. He's like the best quarterback. Now Brady's kind of like the new him.
Who did he play for?
I actually forget who he played for. Let me look that
Oh,
up.
yeah, go fuck yourself.
I'm not a huge Joe Montana fan. I just think it's weird that he's here.
In the meantime, Jasmine says I can understand it. He's a Roomba to her. It makes the higher ups and stuff.
Oh, he's the 49ers. I don't know why I thought he was from the Browns.
That much more realistic. Yeah, and like I get it. It makes sense, but to me personally, like as someone who was trying to see Data as more as of a Roomba, I thought she was being needlessly a dick. But you're right in the context it makes sense because that was a whole bit of season 2 is like does Starfleet have the right to like basically dismantle him because he is just property. So that is fair and that's exactly what she represents. But if it was Geordi, I would have hated Geordi. Like I just because I like Data and I was trying to work with him. I'm trying to be like, yo, Data's cool, man. He's a guy and does stuff.
Do I have to keep playing Quake?
No, you can stretch it up.
I kind of just want to play a few rounds of the Pokemon trading card game. I kind of really
do it up.
Because I'm just like losing a lot. Actually, I didn't do too bad this round. All right, let me start that bastard up. And I gotta make it look all nice and all that nonsense. I've been messing with the deck, so that's why I kind of want to be like,
Well, in the meantime, let me switch up the name. We were playing Quake Live, but now we're playing the Pokemon online trading card game.
Pokemon trading card game online. So put online after that. So get this, my friends actually they met the voice of Ash Ketchum.
Okay.
And got me a signature. I think that's
cool.
Yeah. She like wrote to me. It was like, to Pat. It's nice.
TNG is pretty hilarious if you pretend Deanna is one of those fake psychics and just, I assume, bullshits her powers. I think Deanna does bullshit her powers because she's fucking sucks. She's terrible. Like, it's astounding to me that she's as high up in Starfleet as she is because, like, they will go to a planet and there's, like, giant, like, lizard people that are really angry and terrible. And they'll just be like, hey, Deanna, what's up? She's like, I'm sensing hostility. It's like, yeah, no shit. Thanks, Deanna. I could do your job. So, it's great. She's also... Like, I don't want to say Marina Sirtis is a bad actress, but her acting as Council Troy was not very good, probably because it's really hard to play a fake psychic who has terrible lines. But I met her and she signed my box set, so who cares?
She's just talking trash, but you're like, nah, you're nice though.
Well, I already got her signature, so I can talk as much trash as I want. I need to be nice to Brent Spiner and Patrick Stewart until I track down them. But Patrick Stewart's a busy guy, so he doesn't go to cons that often. And Brent Spiner just doesn't give a shit about anything. Meanwhile, Zcal went to the Los Pollos Hermanos pop-up in New York City yesterday. I almost went today, but then I didn't because
Was it good?
I did. Yeah,
I'm
I
not asking
passed.
you. I'm asking Zeke how you turd. This is not who I wanted.
While we wait for Zcal to answer and Jasmine Masters to come at us with the next bit of Star Trek discussion, uh, you may notice that I named the stream Pokemon, and that's because I was thinking today, like, how is it that every parent in the '90s mispronounced it? Like, how do they all do it
You
wrong?
couldn't be more right. It was the most frustrating thing in the world. I remember this lead is gonna end because I don't have anything good here. Yeah, I know. I had an awful hand. I have a Manaphy. That doesn't really help me either.
They served banging free curly fries. He said the curly fries were good.
Was it just like another restaurant being Los Pollos Hermanos, or was it like they made their own like food and stuff? You know what I mean? Like their
It's
own
weird
recipes.
because I looked at a picture of it and it looked like a real place. Like, let me type in NYC. Like, it looks like wildly out of place in that lot, but at the same time, like it looks like it was really there. So I don't know, man. What did you get besides curly fries, Zcal? Oh, they only serve curly fries. Oh, that sucks.
That's it.
But memories will last a lifetime. Well, it was just a promo thing. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's kind of weird though. Meanwhile, Jazz Mash says, "Did you know Kate Mulgrew loathed Jerry Ryan?" I literally found that out when I looked on the Star Trek Reddit. Oh, it's a giant set that travels, says Zcal. I did not know Kate Mulgrew loathed Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan played a Borg, Pat. Did you know that?
Played a board.
A Borg, 7 of 9. She was a Borg.
Oh, a Borg.
Borg, yeah. Because they needed a cyborg in TNG and they couldn't figure out what to name it, so they just put off Psi, just called it Borg. And they live in a giant cube that floats through space because the guy who designs cool looking ships was sick that day. That's a joke because the cube actually makes sense thematically. But Borg is still a lazy title. I did not know that Kate Mulgrew loathed Jerry Ryan. I was discussing on the Star Trek subreddit yesterday that how Robert Beltran like hates Voyager, and he said that the Prime Directive is just like the biggest piece of shit in the world. Um, Part of that is because Robert Beltran had to play a Native American, and they found out halfway through the show that the guy who was their Native American consultant was a fraud. And so all of the advice that he was giving the writers about what Native American people and culture is like was wrong. And so they're just like, all right, well, Chakotay is he's no longer going to be Native American because well, I mean, he was obviously still Native American, but they sort of toned down his cultural stuff because they realized apparently after the fact that all the stuff they were teaching him was wrong. So Robert Beltran, not a big Trek guy. I really like Voyager, but I did not know that about 7 of 9. That's interesting. What do you have to say about this, Pat?
I'm trying to focus. I don't know if this guy's gonna be good or not. I have no idea if this guy's actually good.
Oh wait, no, Jasmine Masters. You tell me that Kate Mulgrew was the bad guy in the situation. I just assumed that Jerry Ryan was the one who started the feud.
I can.
And I just say that because I like Kate Mulgrew and I don't want her to be
that.
the bad person in this story. Yeah, no, Robert Beltran is not Native American. I certainly hope. I don't want to think bad things about Kate Mulgrew. Kate Mulgrew's great. She's a great actress. She's really good in Orange is the New Black, Pat.
Which one is she in Orange and the Black?
She's Red, the cook.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she used to be. She was for 7 years. She was captain of the USS Voyager,
No
who
kidding.
got lost in the Delta Quadrant. Yeah, Delta Quadrant, and they had to go all the way back to Earth. Because the Gamma Quadrant is the Deep Space Nine one. That's what they had a portal to. I'm gonna look up a Star Trek map. Star Trek map. Oh, Kate Mulgrew was mad at Seven of Borgnine because they replaced Kess, and she felt like it was a slap in the face because she was really good friends with her. Huh. Interesting.
Yes. Yes.
I can't speak to whether or not that's true or not, though. So I guess I'll have to trust her because I do trust Kate Mulgrew.
You notice I'm using the lap res that we had from our opening stream?
I did not notice that.
I built a deck based on that today. Oh, you prick. You little prick.
It's really funny if you look at a map of Star Trek, which is what I'm doing right now, like just a map of the Milky Way galaxy. Um, they actually have listed out where the Gorn lives, which I think is very funny. Do you know who the Gorn are, Pat?
No, I don't give a shit. I give a shit about me winning this game, which I don't know if I will or not.
The Gorn is the big
Right.
big
First
rubber lizard monster that William Shatner quote unquote fights in the comically bad fight.
The one that they cite in Family Guy?
Yes. And it's at some point, like, I don't want to imply that in my life I ever want to get into a fight because I know I'll lose because I'm me. But part of me wants to get into a fight just so I can try that weird, like double-handed, like, fist hit that Kirk does all the time.
So if you don't normally get in fights, that's your first move?
It's the one that looks comically looks like comically ineffective. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Because I'm smart and that's what I do.
We should do that. We should do a Nerdy Ink fight. Just like me versus you, but we have to use weird comical moves from movies.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I'm trying to find out where the Gorn live. I'm looking at a map of the Gorn. There's Kittimer. There's a masker at Kittimer, Pat.
What?
There's the Federation. Where's the Gorn? I want to find where the Gorn live. There's the Ferengi Alliance. The Cardassian Union. Have you guys played Star Wars: The Old Republic? I have not. That's the MMO, right? Star Wars: The Old Republic. I think so. Yeah, it's an MMO. No, I have not played it, and that's why, because I'm not a big MMO person.
I'm not anymore either.
So, sorry, Jasmine.
Doo.
That conversation patch is going to run dry real fast, because Pat and I aren't... I watched, there was a... Oh, there's the Badlands. It's right by... Oh, damn, it's right there. Where's the Mutara Nebula? Oh, it's right there. Because there's SETI Alpha. I've been playing it over the weekend. I thought the story was really good, which is saying something since I loathe Star Wars. I don't know much about the story. All I know is, wasn't there like that? I remember a couple months ago, around the time Rogue One came out, there was a like a video
That's gonna come out.
about like the story, and it was something about like a daughter was like some person's daughter was kidnapped and was like turned into like a Sith or something, like was brainwashed into being a Sith. I don't know. I could be making that up. Where's the Gorn? I'm not gonna quit till I find the Gorn, Pat.
Damn
Because
it,
it's
this guy's
frustrating
so
because I
annoying.
just found the Gorn recently on my phone. They have a hegemony, the Gorn. Jasmine, am I right about what the story of that is, or am I making that up? Because I could very much be making that up.
Oh wow, he didn't kill me. Oh, he didn't kill me.
Pat, talk about your theory. Or not your. I mean, not theories in like, I think the Earth is flat. I mean theories in like, you're playing the game. How are you playing the game?
Do you
What you
think I
doing?
think the world's flat?
Never mind. You're just too stupid to talk to.
Realistically, I think I'm gonna win because I'm pulling some moves here. I think I'm gonna win, but I'm nervous. I don't really need a Glaceon.
Essentially, it was Zuko, Ursa, Azula, and Ozai from Avatar fighting over the Iron Throne in Star Wars. Damn. But like, if it's like an MMO, like I'm very stupid. So like how would that work with an MMO if there's like the main people? I don't know. Uh, Pat, what's your theory of relativity?
I forget what that even is.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
How am I dumb because I don't know something that I never need to know?
Everyone should know the theory of relativity. It's
I mean, I
important.
did know what it was at one point. I don't anymore.
Do you even know like? Do you even know what the formula is?
No, I definitely don't know the formula. If I
Really?
don't know
Because
what it is,
everyone knows the formula because it's the most famous formula in the history of the world.
is it E equals MC squared?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that was called the theory of relativity. Let's see. Oh, I can do this.
Oh, it's mostly a single-player RPG with co-op elements when you finish the
I
story.
could do that.
Oh, I see.
I would hate to get rid of this. I can't.
Oh, it's not an MMO until you run out of story. Interesting.
I'll do it. Who cares?
I would like, honestly, I want like
Oh, I see what he did.
I don't want to say a Star Trek MMO, but I would like something that's very like a Star Trek game that's really very like. I guess I just want something that's as open as Breath of the Wild, except in Star Trek. Like, because I hate every time they make a Star Trek game, they try to make it like really badly, and it makes me angry because I want like crazy dialogue trees and lots of exploration because that's Star Trek. Star Wars, you can make dumb battles because Star Wars is just big dumb battles. But I feel like Star Trek, they've never put the mainly because I don't think there's much. They don't think there's much of a video game audience for it. But like the first Mass Effect game is not a bad model to follow.
Nice, nice, nice.
There's a Star Trek MMO. Yeah, I shouldn't have said MMO. I don't want a MMO. I want
I can
like
do 180. I don't do shit.
I want like a team. Like I want to assemble a team. I want to assemble a crew, and I want to explore. And I want to like I want some crazy dialogue wheels and trees, and just like imagine if like I basically want No Man's Sky if it didn't fucking suck.
Yeah, what a ball they dropped.
And there was an actual game.
What a ball they dropped.
Right. Like I like the idea of just exploring and just seeing like what's on this planet, but like there needs to be something fucking on the planet.
Take this one to the bank, Alex. Take this one to the bank.
What, this game? You're winning the game?
This win. Take the win to the bank, Alex.
Which one are you? I assume you're not Paul, so that means you're Duke Gaga.
Yeah, I'm Duke Gaga.
I didn't know that.
Take it to the bank, Alex. All right, let's do another one. Maybe this might be the last one. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. I don't know. Some people are really good. Oh, tell me this is a Mega Mewtwo deck.
So I was in I was in the city yesterday
Okay.
because I live in the city. I probably didn't need to say that, but for people who don't know that I live in New York City, I'm saying I live in New York City. I found this really great candy shop that was stupidly huge, and I had flavors. They had flavors of gummy bears I've never seen before, and I ate them, and they were great.
Like what?
I
What are the flavors?
grapefruit.
That.
I had a
Why doesn't that
grapefruit
exist?
gummy bear. It does exist in New York City. You have to come
Yeah, that's
visit.
not, that should be like common. It's pretty dope.
And there was a pineapple one, a mango one. There are all sorts of gummy bears. They were great. Jazz and Masters says that this game looks like shit.
To be fair, it is free, so.
Oh, well, that's why. Um, and they had Legend of Zelda mints. You know this? You hear about this shit?
You're about the shit. That's what I was gonna
They
say.
had Legend of Zelda mints, and just so many different candies. What was the name of the rest?
Got this guy Ken.
I'm gonna be really upset if I look this up and find out it's a chain. Oh, good. There's like 4 of them. How many are there? I'm gonna be really upset if I find that there's like hundreds of them.
Did Pat mispronounce cumin? Did I say cumin?
Did you say cumin?
Did I? You tell me if I said cumin, Alex.
I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I guess there's a fucking zillion of these places. Well, that's great. If you live in any major city, apparently you can go to It's Sugar, which is a candy store that there's just, my God, there's a ton of It's Sugars. I mean, they're mostly on the coast, obviously, but go to It's Sugar and just experience a comical amount of gummy bears and other candy options if you're into gummy bears and other candy things.
What does this do? Why is this a Pokemon? What's going on?
Cumin. Did you mispronounce it? When were we been talking about cumin?
I don't know if I was talking about cumin. Cumin. Is it Q or Q? Now I'm self-conscious.
Are you referring to I assume we're talking about the spice, right?
Yeah. What else is there?
I don't know. Then it's pronounced cumin.
Cumin.
Not cumin. Cumin.
Okay. I don't like know if this guy's good. That's the problem with this game. Sometimes people are really good, sometimes they're not. I don't know.
I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want
can't
anything from you.
Pat said come in. I heard it. Yeah, Pat. Well, Pat apparently didn't know until I just fucking pronounced it for him, so.
Wait, I said cumin?
You said come in. Or cumin. I don't know, because I'm just reading the text, but it looks like she's saying come in. Which it's not. It's certainly not. It's certainly not cumin.
It's not that.
Nor is it cumin. It's cumin, like cucumber.
I know. Okay, thank you. Should I just end? No, I should not end. Who do I want to get out? Alex. I don't really know what this deck is, so I don't really know what to do. I can get out, I guess, another anger. More draws, more draws, more draws. Damn it. Yeah, it's alright. Ooh, digging up old wounds again, Alex, with Machiavellian.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. No, this is not happening.
Alright, let's see here. Alex made fun of me today because I work out.
No, that is no. Now who's misrepresenting facts? That's not what I said. I said, Jesus Christ. You said I'm going to a spin class, and I said, "What are you, a middle-aged housewife?"
Wow, it's pretty negative, dude.
Because that's the stereotype about who takes spin classes.
Oh, all right. I guess stereotypes. That's the way to see it. I guess. Cool, dude.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry that that's the stereotype. I didn't make the stereotype. I'm not saying the stereotype is right. I was just making a joke.
Oh,
And you took a but you want to know how I know that it wasn't a joke? Because you said it's really intense because you couldn't keep up with all the housewives in the class, so you confirmed that you're taking a class with lots of housewives.
well, I don't know if they're housewives, but there's definitely a lot of middle-aged women, and there's like me and 3 other guys.
Out of how many people?
It varies different days. Jasmine Master takes spin classes. I just started like maybe 5 weeks ago. Isn't it fun? It's hard as hell. It's good on the knees. It's not impacting like running is.
I like running.
Yeah, it's just running can be pretty tough on your knees if you're like someone who like runs. You know what I mean?
I don't know. For exercise, I like running because I don't like going to a gym. I like going out and doing stuff.
Well, these classes are actually free because of my gym membership, so that's why I'm like, why wouldn't I take them? Which is pretty dope. It's a pretty good deal. There it is.
You want to know what costs no money? Running outside.
It's not true.
It's completely true. What are you talking about? Do you want to know how much money I've spent running outside?
Maybe you got to spend money on sneakers, running sneakers. Got to buy money on running clothes.
Jasmine Masters. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I like how we can't say a majority of things, she says.
This is only the second thing that I haven't read to the chat.
No, there's a few things. How are you going to find out? You got to watch our other streams on YouTube. Alex, plug the channel.
Nerdy Inc. Click the link below.
Oh, dang, dude. I just got whaled. I just got whaled, dude. I should just take him out. But I realistically cannot.
My cat is climbing behind my monitor. What do you want back there? Can you meow to the microphone so everyone can hear your little merp? Meow. Say meow. Come on. Give me a meow. Go meow. No? Because you know that I want you to. That's your little gambit here. What? What do you want? Why are you wet? Why is my cat wet? How did you get wet? You're the weirdest creature in the world. So how's Pokemonning going? Is anything happening?
This one could go either way right now. That might actually been good for me. Hopefully he didn't get a Switch. Because he might.
So you want to know what's like kind of comical that I was like looking at today? So Mario Kart 8 is being ported to the Switch.
Mm-hmm. That's happening every time.
And it didn't happen, and it wasn't a launch title.
Yeah.
How the fuck does Nintendo fail to port its own game?
Their argument is that there's more to it now.
I don't believe them.
I mean, there is. They've showed it. There is new like Dry Bones is in it and stuff. There's new maps. And Battle
I thought you were saying there's more to porting.
Oh no. It's kind of a different game. It's the same game, but they have new features. It's kind of like a remaster in a way.
Well, I'm probably not gonna buy it. Fun fact. Like I'm looking at trying to think of.
Probably didn't want to do that. I might die. Actually, no. That was a good thing.
I'm just trying to think of like what other stuff besides Mario Takes Manhattan is gonna come out.
Is that the name of the game?
No, that's just what I'm calling it because.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool if that was the name of it.
It should be. What's it actually called? Mario.
I don't know if there is a name for it yet.
I'm just gonna Google Mario Takes Manhattan. I'm sure I'm not the first one to make that. Mario Takes Manhattan. I'm just getting a lot of Jason Takes Manhattan stuff. Oh, Super Mario Odyssey. That's what it's called.
Is that a working title or?
I think it's the real name. Super Mario Odyssey. I think that's the real name. The fact that his hat has eyes is pretty fucking stupid, but
That's gonna be like kind of the gimmick of that one.
yeah, I know. God, it's just comical how many games aren't there.
I mean, that's the thing, dude. There's really not a lot of games for it. It's like, and also the fact that it's not backwards compatible is hurting it so bad.
Yeah. And there's no apps or anything. Wait, what? Oh, this can't be right. Oh, maybe not. I need to, one of the things I need to do, I might do this right now. Why the fuck not? Is I need to make an account for Nintendo Online so I can see what games they're offering for download.
I guess I can't use it anyway.
Jasmine Master says you missed a joke opportunity, Pat.
I did. I'm like trying to focus over here.
Well, because my cat got wet.
Ah.
Would you like to try to figure out what you should have said?
I know. I guess I don't really need to guess. I'm pretty squared away.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to create a Nintendo device using a smart device or PC. Okay. Do that.
Next round, I'm doing damage.
I really like the interface of the Switch, I gotta say. Considering how comically terrible the I thought the Wii U interface was disgusting.
How was it that bad? It was kind of just like the Wii.
But worse, because you had all those little guys running around.
That was weird. I mean, like, people didn't really jump on that train. Wait, why did this guy do that?
Yeah, it's almost like people just want to fucking play video games. And no one cares about all this shit that you're trying to shove down our faces, Nintendo. No one cares about anything. I think my cat might be hungry because she just nipped my leg.
2 in a row, Alex.
What?
2 in a row. Take it to the bank, Alex. To the bank.
All right, hold on. I gotta feed my cat. What? You're so needy. You're so needy.
Let's take a look at the deck. Oh, it always changes that. All right, Alex, what do you think? We call it a night?
I'm back. What I missed. Are we calling it a night?
I think so, dude. I don't know if I have another one in me.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Jazz Masters, can you do me a favor? As soon as the stream ends, immediately rewatch it and skip to maybe 15, 20 minutes in.
Oh, my God.
Because I really, I don't want to go to the pretzel argument again because we've had the pretzel argument twice now. But just please listen to Pat saying the dumbest thing.
It's not even that dumb.
No, it is dumb. And, I just need your take on that. Because this might be dumber than Machiavellian.
It's not dumb.
It is dumb. You said a dumb thing.
The argument is definitely there. It's not like I pulled it out of my ass, like your thing with the pretzel.
I didn't. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate Nintendo. God damn it! I have to. My nickname has to be 10 characters or less.
What would your nickname gonna be?
Alex Russo 64, like all of my other tags are.
Yeah, what a dumb one.
What are you talking? How is that dumb? That's my name.
Exactly. All right, we're calling this stream.
Calling stream.
Call it.
leave a comment, preferably on the YouTube export, which will go live on Thursday, talking about how Pat is wrong and Alex is right about pretzels.
See, and you just twist it so it's biased too. Like you're just trying to make it seem like what I said was stupid when someone else might be like, "Oh, I totally see where he's coming from," but you twist it in such a way.
You're the dumbest human being in the world.
See, that's what you do. You're just a shithead. You can't just admit that maybe other people have other ideas.
Jasmine says she hates pretzels, so she might be biased.
I mean, don't worry. Zcal was already super biased, and anything Alex said was right.
That's not true because
oh my god.
Oh, okay. The crux of the argument is not are pretzels good. The crux of the argument is are pretzels versatile. And Pat says something the dumbest thing ever.
It's not okay. I will say, even if it is dumb, it is not the dumbest thing ever. Like, how much do you exaggerate shit?
I don't exaggerate anything.
Like that is the dumbest thing ever said. Like, not. I've even said dumber things. I know I've said dumber things. Watch our Let's Play. So even if that is in the category of dumb, you are exaggerating to such a level. Call the stream.
You call the stream. You're the one actually doing it.
You call the stream.
Stream. Peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Watch us on YouTube. Watch us here next week on Monday. And enjoy your night.
Alex is wrong.